Howdy everybody, it's Angelito here from Oshawa, Ontario, Canada, and it's day, oh boy, Lily, what day is it? 50 something? It's fun to lose track because, well, there's no such thing as time, and there's no such thing as space, or at least what we know of it doesn't exist. Okay, today we'll do, because it's the beginning of the week. It's like 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2. It's like February 22nd. So we'll do we'll drink coffee first. Oh goddamn, that's good. We will do a Dakini Oracle reading. Why? Because Stone Cold says so. Oh yeah, Roman Reigns is going to WrestleMania. Should have been Dean Ambrose, but, or at least Brock Lesnar. Could have been cool, but anyways, they'll send the Samoan. That's alright. Roman's good. He just doesn't have to talk. He shouldn't talk. He should just beat people up. Okay, we'll shuffle the Dakini cards. It's Monday. We're on the road to WrestleMania. It's like 42 days to WrestleMania. It's my favorite time of year. We're headed into the equinox. My birthday's coming up. March 29. Yes, I'm in Aries. I'm in Aries. However, I have a lot of Cancer and Scorpio. A lot of my planets are shoved in those constellations. Take my rising. I'm a Scorpio. Which makes sense. My dad's a Scorpio. You put two Scorpios together and they make a good team, but they also bite each other. You know what I'm saying? The stinger. But that's what makes us great. Angelito the first and Angelito the second. Okay, so fire, earth, air, water. Fire, earth, air, water. Ground that shit. Break that shit up. Just for, I do my own personal readings each day, each morning or whatever, to keep me on track of how I want the day to go and everything. But for this one, we might as well, because it's Monday. We'll let this be for the whole week. So what to look forward for the week? Did we not pull it? We pulled this the other week, the other day there. Wave of Bliss, 42. Let's touch on that again. Dang, that feels good. Very watery and airy. 42-6. I just pulled that. No need to read through the whole thing. We'll just pick and feel. Water, wave of bliss, harmony as an attribute of wisdom, resolution, consummation, the path of ecstasy, rebirth of the psyche, dissolution of dualities. Feels like that on a daily basis anyhow. What do we want to learn from 42 again? 42 is wisdom. It's the suit of cups. Kind of makes sense. In the minor arcana. Huge wave. Turning and breaking. Sweeps across foreground and appears as if mirrored in the background. See, I think that's what's coming about in my intuitive drawings. My channel drawings. I'll show you those in a second. It's the moment outside of the realms of time. See, we were just... Dakini Oracle is the most synchronistic friggin' thing in the whole world. Ecstatic experience captured at its peak and contained within the ocean of the heart. The prow of a small boat shown in the trough of the wave indicates the great tidal wave of ecstatic emotion is the leveler leveler of all worldly projections, carrying with it everything that surrenders to its all-encompassing natural force. Again, it's like, it sounds so cliched, like to ride the wave or catch the wave or live in the moment and all that kind of stuff, but all we are drops of water in the ocean of this universe. And the ocean moves like that. And again, I guess that's my power ring and everything. That's a wooden ring on top, and then the silver water ring at the bottom. Being a fire sign, I like the earth and water to ground me, like to bring me down. But this water ring has been, I've had another version of it before, but it's been with me since like high school. This version, this style of ring, the water ring, waves really. And I've always thought that way. I always thought, like, we are from this formless stuff. We are of this universe. Atoms, molecules, whatever you want to call it, God, particle, you know. But human-wise, even, there's 7 billion of us on this earth, yet we're all made up of water. Like, we're all H2O. We're all droplets in the ocean. And the ocean moves, like it moves like that, up and down, ebbs and flows. And all we gotta do is just, it sounds so cliche, but that's all we have to do. We just be ourselves. We are that water droplet, and we ride the wave. Or if you want to look at it another way, the wave rides us, or it flows through us, through creations, music, art, expression, voice, content, and stuff you're teaching others. It's a fortunate card, indicating the resolution of a problem and the washing away of any remaining attachment to personal limitations. I think because the equinox is coming, and it's like, look, it's really sunny now. Or temperature-wise, it's not, positive 30 Celsius yet, but it's sunny, and you can feel the heat radiate. Is a mystical card. Harmony can be achieved by plunging with faith into a situation, surrendering to the higher order of the bliss wave. So, again, I think I spoke about this last time we pulled this. So, this week, go with faith. Always go with faith anyways, but like especially this week, just kind of dial into that. Remember, the opposite of doubt, which is not trusting the universe, that things are going to work out. Opposite of that is faith. So, I just gonna go on not a tangent, but a little thing here. The whole life is funny, and once you figure it out, it becomes easy. But figuring it out is not an easy task. We come here, born into this world, into this 3D experience, as just what I figured out, or at least a piece of what I figured out that can help others, hopefully help others, just gain some clarity. We're born into this 3D world, and really, there are constructs and ideas and belief systems and all of that that are pressed upon us through our parents, our guardians, our older brothers, sisters, our cousins, that family, the community, the schooling system, the government, the banking, the religions, the all of this, the all of that. And if you really, 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 really want to think about it, none of it is quote unquote ours. It's pressed upon our malleable little infantile brains at that special moment between birth and 3 years old, between 3 and 5 years old, and so forth. And then by the time you're 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like then it's. But what I'm trying to say here is all truths are true. All truths are half truth. There's a bunch of doctrines and just blueprints and belief systems that are just pressed upon our brain when we are young. And then what happens when we are these little infants and kids and children and being human, our first words are always I or me, you, internal or this, and an external. And then the next thing that comes into our mind is what is ours? It's always my toy, my food, my bottle, my me. It's always like that, okay? So when these belief systems and structures and doctrines and all these types of things are laid upon us, pressed upon our very delicate brains, we associate them as ours. And it's an endless chain, and unfortunately it's gone on for a millennia, and it'll go on forever, and it's been here forever. But these belief systems and structures that are pressed upon our head when we were little babies and kids, they're not ours. They're not ours. They're not. No matter how, like, I love being Filipino and everything. I love my parents so much. I love my family, and I love the honorability of all of that. Like, and of them putting me through school and then raising me in the Roman Catholic faith and all this kind of stuff. I totally appreciate all of that. But I'm grateful for all the experience. But I'll just blatantly say, it feels like it ruined like a hell of a lot of my life. But at the same time, sitting here, years and years later, I would not have learned this simple aha if I didn't go through all of that. Meaning, all these folks, our parents, our friends, our family, our community, music, what the hell? Sure, music too. Like the government, the schools, like everything, they press upon us. It's not ours. What we do in this life, what I figured out, or what I have done to reach an enlightened state or a state of vision, is that you strip away all these belief systems. And it's such a freeing, amazing thing to do, because you rip them all away and you break them up. And then I guess this is where this is coming. It feels like a washing. It always feels like this around the equinox time, leading into the equinox, because all the old belief systems, all the old garbage from the winter time. Winter is death. It's the hibernation, it's the death time. The light comes and it washes away all these structures. It's freeing. It hurts too. Because especially like if you come from a similar background as me, Roman Catholic, which is built on blame, shame, guilt, and like if you don't do this, then you are damned to hell kind of a mindset. When you break all these old things up, it's like, yeah, you have to get a 9 to 5 job. That's the way you do it. You got to go to work. You got to get a good job, and you got that's the way it's done. No, it's not. That's how it's supposedly done in, say, the masses. That's what they believe. It's not necessarily what you have to believe. Same with religion. Is it Buddha? Is it Jesus? Is it God? Is it this? Is it that? Is it like what the? Who fucking cares? You know, it's like, do you love yourself? That's number one. Do you love others? If you love yourself, if you love others, you actually, in return, you are loving yourself. So you can start that way. You can start by loving others. If you don't love yourself, I know it's kind of a weird paradox, but you can start the momentum going by just loving other people. And that's how I did it. That's how I got out of my deep, dark depression, suicidal depression. I just started walking Leela. Hey, Lily, come here. Come here. Come here. I started walking Leela and just smiling to people on the street. And like, I didn't really love myself at first, but I smiled to other people. They smiled back, and I'm like, wow, that's really nice. It's a nice reflection. And I just took that momentum. Anyways, where was I on this? The wave of bliss. The wave of bliss to me right now, it just feels like a washing away of old constructs and ideas and belief systems and doctrines. Maybe that's what we can work on this week, or that you folks out there can work on. I'll work on it with you. I'm not done. Like, I'm never done. And we're never done in learning, because we can learn new things and then like hold them true as our belief system. And then like, who knows, like in a month or two, if it doesn't serve us anymore, then you can easily just let that stuff go. When this is located at the base center, it points to sexual fulfillment, the cooling waters of ecstasy. In the navel, it's the rebirth of personality through the shedding of ego-centered thinking. There it is right there. Super synchronicities. It's always the shedding of ego-centered thinking. Bastus! What are you barking about, Lily? Come here. Lily, come here. Come here. Bring your ego-centered thinking this way. Lily! Okay. So Lily, you're gonna read with us, okay? Okay. At the heart center, the indication is of an intense experience of higher love, either in a human relationship or in a purely mystical sense as spiritual completion. Okay, Lily? At the throat, which is what you were doing, you're barking, mystical fulfillment leading to the highest delights. Okay, Lily, we're gonna hit our highest delights this week. This card invokes the ecstatic potential of inherent within. Okay. Leela, her name just came out of nowhere when we got her. She's from Indiana. Her name means divine play of the universe. Right, Lily? I call her Lily, but her name's Leela. Leela. Okay, what is it now? Are you going to bark again? Lily, I got to play song. What song do you want? You want Luke? She doesn't really like the ukulele. You want ukulele song today? I like squeezing her. Okay, Lily. Down. Down this way. Go. Come on. Alright, let's hit a song. I guess before we hit a song, I wanted to share. Alright, Wave of Bliss. There it is, folks. I don't know if you guys seen this completed, but look at this. I like that one. And then here are, I like these ones too. Because, this is why I like them. Because when you turn it this way, it looks like stuff still. I like the dragon. Dragon's cool. There's that one too. Again, this one's cool when you turn it upside down. I like the upside down. Well, it doesn't matter. Upside, it doesn't. Check out this one, folks. Okay. And this song is dedicated to Marisa. I gotta work on it. It's because, like, I picked these songs that are so beautiful. And there's Bastos Lily. And they're played by like amazing, beautiful singers, and I don't have a really nice voice. Lina, I'm trying to do song. Do you call anybody else, baby? 'Cause I'm your baby still. It took a long time to make it. I never changed my mind. I never tried to fake it. I never drew the line. Don't you call anybody else, baby, 'cause I'm your baby still. It took a long time to make it, and I never changed my mind. You speak your fears, thinking in circles and checking out mirrors don't see. You live your life like a page from the book of my fantasy. You had to breathe a lot in this song. Don't you call anybody else, baby, 'cause I'm your baby still. It took a long time to make it, but I never changed my mind. It took a long time to make it. You speak your fears, thinking in circles and checking out the mirrors don't see. You live your life like a page from the book of my fantasy. Don't you call anybody else, baby. 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 Don't you call anybody else, baby, 'cause I'm your baby still. You took a long time to make it, but I never changed my mind. I never tried to fake it. I never drew the line. I gotta work on that. Here's a song I wrote. It's called All I Ever Wanted. I got you in my arms with stars above. they drift away. You got me now in your heart. The clouds above, they drift away. And all I ever wanted was to die and be myself. All you ever wanted was to be with someone else, to change, to never be the same. Whoa, I got you now in my brain, one final time to drift away. I got you, oh my beautiful friend. My footsteps lead us to the end. All you ever wanted was to be someone I know. All I ever wanted was for you to love me so. Now you know to never let me go, to never let me go, to never let me go, never let me go. Whoa, I got you, my broken heart, the sweetest kiss. Let's drift apart. Lily, what tune do you want? Sometimes rock and roll is just the way to go. You here, now we're gonna be face to face. Lay right down in my favorite place. Yeah, you know what that is. Now I wanna be your dog. Now I wanna be your dog. Now I wanna be your dog. Oh yeah. Right now, Lily. Now I'm ready to close my eyes. Yeah, I'm ready to close my eyes. Now I'm ready to feel your hand, lose my heart in the burning sand. Oh yeah. Now I wanna be your dog. Oh yeah. Now I wanna be your dog. Oh yeah. Now I wanna be your dog. Oh yeah. All right now. Oh yeah. news. There's a warning sign in the road ahead. There's a lot of people saying we'd be better off dead. Don't feel like Satan, but I am to that. So I try to forget it anywhere I went. Keep on rocking in the free world. 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 Yeah, you know it. In my room, I want you here. In my room, I want you here. Lay right down in my favorite place. Now you know what that is. Now I wanna be your dog. Now I wanna be your dog. Now I wanna be your dog. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, the Stooges. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing, Lily, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, shine with the brightest sun. Oh, 3 little birds on my doorstep, singing sweet songs, melodies pure and true. This is my message to you. Somewhere deep inside. Alright kids, that's about it for me. Take care of one another. Make sure to ride the wave of bliss. Keep on painting in the free world. And dragons are cool. Alright, peace, namaste. I love you all. Take care. Wait, hit the button. Hit it!